Hey everyone, I just want to start today's video by saying thank you to everyone who has showed support in the past couple weeks. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying the recent content, and if you guys could do me a favor of hitting that like and subscribe button, that would mean a lot to me because it helps my channel grow. Today I wanted to have a change of genre and show you what a day of Animal Crossing is like. Surprisingly, Animal Crossing is the game I have put the most hours in recently. At the time of editing this video, I have played 180 hours of Animal Crossing, and that number is pretty insane. That's about like 7.5 days of playing. It's easily become the most played game of 2020 for me. I would also like to shout out my friend Savannah for voting on this video. She recently just started a Twitch channel not too long ago, and you guys should go check it out. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below, as well as a link to my channel. Anyways, let's get started. So of course, every day starts off with Isabelle giving you the daily announcements, and if you're a new player, you start off with Tom Nook until your town hall gets built. But usually Isabelle will give you a rundown of what might be going on, like if there's a fishing tournament or something. So I usually start off the day by checking the mail. And as you can see, I don't have too many letters. I've only logged in a couple times in the past week. But usually I'll have like 1 or 2 letters from a villager, and in this case it's Cookie. And apparently I was in one of Cookie's dreams and I was a dancing beetle. So I don't know what's up with that, but it's always nice to have little notes from your villagers. And of course, I usually check what the Happy Home Academy gives me. In this case, it's a little table. So let's see what this looks like real quick. So it's pretty good. I usually use cardboard boxes as tables, so that'll be useful. And to start off my day, I usually just walk around, see if there's any little items by my house. In this case, here's a fossil. So that'd be nice. We'll take that to Blathers later. We're gonna head down. Oh, and we have a message in the bottle right here. Nice. And I should probably check what that is. So let's see. Message in the bottle. It's from who cares? A boomerang. What the heck? I don't have one of these, so let's see what it is real quick. Well, I mean, obviously it's a boomerang, but let's see what it looks like. Oh shit. I guess this just goes on the wall unless you can throw it. If you can throw it, that's awesome, but I doubt it. You can't even kick the soccer balls and stuff. But usually I like to check, see if any of my friends are online. No one's online right now because I have no friends. But, oh, we got some weeds here, so let's pick them out. They're pretty bad. Like I said, I haven't logged in a couple weeks. But, you know, I like to walk around a little bit. See, it'd be cool if you can kick the balls around. But, no, you can only bounce them. But usually I'll hit my rocks, but I don't feel the need. And I'm always scared to pick up a weed that's in between a bunch of flowers because I don't want to pick the flowers. Hey, Leaf's here too. So we can sell the weeds to Leaf right now. We'll probably just do a roundabout around the whole island first before we decide to sell any weeds to him. There's Rod. Rod's wearing one of my shirts, which is nice. But let's get all these weeds out the way. Right there we have Merengue and Jacob. They're my 3rd and 4th villager, I believe. We got another weed. There's Cookie up there, and here's Lucky. And I love Lucky. He's my favorite villager. And as you can see, Lucky's gonna say I haven't been on in a while. And guess what? I bet Quilson that I could eat my weight in polenta, and he said I couldn't. Quilson was right. I only got like 12 pounds in before. 12 pounds is a lot of food. He said before I reversed it. But yeah, I love Lucky. He's one of my favorite villagers. Oh, look. We found our daily money hole. And as you can see, I failed right here. But let me dig this up real quick. And the thing with the money holes, I usually like to bury 10,000. Because you'll get a guaranteed 10,000 back. You can bury more, but there's a risk that you won't get your full amount back. So 10,000 is always a safe bet. Like, I recommend always doing 10,000 unless you want to gamble a little bit. So let's just go ahead and get this other fossil over here. And there should be, usually I have 5 new fossils on my island. So that should be 2 right now. We're going to dig this up real quick so we can bury it somewhere else. And my shovel broke. Damn, that was a cool shovel too. Hopefully the shop's selling cool shovels right now. But let's just talk to Cookie real quick because Cookie is also one of my favorite villagers. And she called me Cruiser. Reading. So, See, right now what I did right there was I was just checking to see if there's any cool gifts to give Cookie, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything I would want to give to her. But let's just keep looking around the island. Unfortunately, my shovel broke, so I can't dig that up. We're just gonna pick out all the weeds real quick. Read the message board. Stream team and 50 Twitch hype. That was put up by my friends for when I reach affiliate on Twitch. And I really appreciate them. They came over, helped me celebrate, left a little message on my board. So that was nice. Anyways, let's keep exploring the island. That house I just passed right now was Jacob's. This one up here is Lucky's. I don't really have too many pathways for my villagers right now, but I like to keep my island kind of simple. I don't have, I don't have too many plans for like little districts yet, but I do want to have a specific kind of tree in each part of my island. Up here we have like my little zen area, I guess. I'm pretty basic. Apparently a lot of people did like a little zen area, but this is just like, I don't know, where I would go to relax if this was my in real life island. And I have a stump there just in case I need to catch a bug. Down here we have the museum. Got a Spinosaurus statue. Just gonna open his mouth. We'll come back to the museum after we get all the fossils. So, just gonna walk up here real quick. Never mind. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the store real quick, see what they have for sale. Check the turnip prices as well. I didn't buy any turnips this week because my sleep schedule is destroyed. But we're just gonna see what these guys have for sale. Timmy and Tommy. So looks like a couple knives up here, like a cooking set. Magnetic knife rack. So it's only 1400 bells. I'll take it. I usually buy everything out up here just to have stuff to decorate with. Wall-mounted phone, only 1300. I'll take it. And then we got a rattan bed, I believe. Yeah. And then 7200. That's pretty. I don't know if that's expensive or not, but usually the item on the right is the most expensive. So I just got a Nick Miles thing here. So spending 5,000 bells. So we get 200 tickets. Let's see. So the next one is just take a picture. I'm not too worried about getting Nook Miles right now though, so we'll just leave it at that. I like to check in here real quick. I need a shovel anyway, so of course they have it in pink. I could always just customize it, but we'll be fine. I always like to collect the fishing rods as well. I like that there's some that are rubber duckies, and the other ones are like the fishing lure. That one's the outdoorsy one. But let's just get us a shovel. I like to see the wallpapers and flooring too. Oh, this one looks cool. It's like a Japanese flooring. I'll probably get that real quick. Alright, so let's check these turnout prices. Let's hope we see 500. Because if we see 500, we're going live on Twitch right now. 99, never mind. We ain't going live on Twitch right now. But anyways, it's always good to check your turnip prices, especially if you're in a Discord or you have like friends on Twitter that play Animal Crossing. You always want to be friendly and let them know if you have any good prices. Unfortunately, I've never had great prices. My best prices I think has been like 230, which is good, but it's not like phenomenal. Phenomenal would be like 500 or 400, even 300. But 500 is like, wow, that's pretty amazing. But now that we got a shovel, we can dig up the rest of the fossils. So then we just pick this up real quick. Check for more weeds over here. So yeah, honestly, in my opinion, Animal Crossing, I think it's kind of boring to watch. But like it's pretty I wouldn't say time consuming. It's a good way to kill time. And I have a lot of weeds back here, so let me make sure to grab all those. Sometimes I have some hidden weeds back here, so I like to walk back here and just spam the pickup button. But it seems like I don't have one. I've had one once back there, and it was really annoying. Even though you can't see them, I don't want weeds on my island. And I did notice that I did miss some weeds on the left side, but we'll go back to that later. Another thing I like to check is I like to come check the Able Sister store. Let me just come over here real quick. Alright, so we got another fossil. But I like to go check the Able Sister store as well. I usually buy a piece of clothing every day. And I can't wait for this next update because supposedly you're going to be able to buy multiple items at once. And it's pretty annoying that you can only buy one at a time of each section. But let's see. Oh, and also whenever you come into the Able Sister store, always go say hi to Sable because she can give you fabric for your custom DIYs. Sable is a little mean at first, but she grows to love you, and she's probably one of my favorite characters in Animal Crossing. So let's just check what we have in my clothing store today. So we got After School Jacket, which looks pretty cool. I really like this actually. So my character doesn't have to be in all black, you know? A lot of people tell me I wear too much black. My favorite color is blue, but I mean, I just think black looks better as clothing. And these, well, this looks pretty good, but I just keep the pants I have on right now. So let's see what else is down here. Oh, wrestler uniform. Do they have a wrestler mask? That'd be pretty cool. And I don't see a wrestler mask. If they had a wrestler mask, I would have bought the uniform. Oh well. Let me come get this after school jacket. And let's check the shoes. Well, let's see the hats first. And I don't like the hats, and I don't like any of these shoes, which is unfortunate. Alright, Mabel, I appreciate it, and I'm out. Okay guys, so now we're just gonna check the rest of the island. So we got more weeds here. I do remember seeing the fossil on the top left, but we'll check the bottom first real quick. See this part of the island, I like to put all the pears, and then I contradict myself by having peaches over here. Oh well, and then all these seashells were left here by Talia. Thanks Talia for littering on my island. But anyways, I'll pick those up later. I know my inventory is almost full. Probably is full already, to be honest. But let's go up here real quick. I do remember seeing a fossil. A fossil, not a fossil. I don't know what I just said. So let's grab this fossil real quick. And my inventory is full. Alright, let's see what I have in my inventory that I could get rid of real quick. And we have... I can release that bug, tiger beetle, espresso maker, and I actually have a coconut right there, so let's bury that real quick. You know, and I don't have too many coconut trees, so I guess this kind of works out. Let me just grab this fossil, and then we'll head over the bladders to see if any of my fossils can be accepted. Alright, so it looks like I have 6 fossils on me, so that means I probably started the day with 1, and let's go see what Blathers is up to. Alright, so on my way to Blathers, I remember that Leaf was here, so let's sell him our weeds. And he usually buys them for double the price as Nook's Cranny does. So he buys them for 20 bells a clump. I think the Nook's Cranny buys them for 10, so we go ahead and just get a good deal from him. A lot of people will tell you to just craft your weeds into items and sell them to Nook's Cranny that way, but I'm too lazy and this is faster, so I usually just sell my stuff to Leaf instead. And let's see, he has... oh, you can see that my control is a little broken because it keeps going left by accident. But they do have a bush that I don't have, and they got white lilies, and that's another flower I don't have, so I'm going to buy a couple of white lilies from him. I'll take 5. I usually just buy 5 of each flower. And I'm not really too into the flower breeding right now, but maybe that's something I can look into in the future. And there's Rod, wearing one of my shirts. I probably mentioned that earlier. Alright, so let's go on in here and give Blathers our fossils, and hopefully we get a new fossil that we don't have. And of course, since it's the daytime, Blathers is taking a nap because he's nocturnal. Alright, sir, I just need you to show me if I have anything new. Alright, and then something I've kind of noticed is whenever he says, I'd like to purchase these for my personal collection, I believe that it means that all the fossils that you just had assess have already been donated. As you can see right here, he denies needing anything new. And I do have all these fossils, apparently. So we'll probably just go throw these in storage right now and see if there's anything cool that I can make outside the building. Alright, so let's just wake up Blathers real quick because I want to show him something. And I always, whenever I come see Blathers, I always show him a special bug to make him feel happy. Watch this. Now, doesn't he just look glad to see the bug? Alright, I'm kind of a jerk. But anyways, let's head out. Alright, so usually when my pockets are full, I'll go to my house real quick and I'll just throw everything in storage. Honestly, I have a bunch of junk in storage, but that's fine. So let me just throw all this in here real quick. Luckily, with the power of editing, I can make this really fast, but this usually takes like a minute to 5 minutes because I'm very indecisive and I want to organize everything. As you can see, I was going to just leave the bugs, but then I decided to put them away. But we're going to put all the green stuff in the bottom and then we'll head out real quick and go to the town hall. Alright, so usually when I come to the town hall, I'll come to the little ATM machine and I'll check if there's anything special for the Nook Miles tickets or the Nook Mile points. So right now, it's really just the fences. So we got Ironstone and Imperial. Everything else should be stuff I've seen before. And then I'll come check the shopping real quick. See if there's anything cool. Mrs. Flamingo, pull-up bar, all this stuff I already have. But I always usually buy the song, Wandering. I don't have that one. They got Mother's Day mug. And see, and then I usually check my balance when I forget. So yeah, I still have a loan to pay. So Mr. Tom Nook's probably not too happy with me right now. We'll go talk to him in a sec. Let's just check what the recycle bin has real quick. And it actually has a good amount of items here. So let's go ahead and pick these up real quick. And then we'll just talk to Tom Nook. So I'm going to go ahead and translate to you guys what Tom Nook is really saying in a bit. So just ignore the dialogue in the bottom. Well, we'll know. I'll tell you what he's really thinking.
Ah, my favorite slave. Let's see what he needs. Hello, slave. Have you come here to give me my money? Cause you owe me about 2.5 million bells right now. Ah, I'll tell you what you should do. You should give me all your money and never be happy again and be very broke. Now be gone, slave. I'll see you when you have my money. God, I hate that guy. Doesn't do anything for this island. I do everything. He just stands there and owes me money. Yes, cry. Your tears, they're the only form of currency that's better than bells.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's usually what I do in the day of Animal Crossing. It can be kind of boring, but whenever you play with friends, it does get better. So I'm gonna share a couple clips of dumb things that happen with my friends. So I hope you guys enjoy those clips. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new, consider subscribing. But I'll just play those clips and then I'll be out from there. So thank you guys for watching and have a great day. I don't remember. Oh, there he is! Look, chilling under a tree. Like I called it, didn't I? Look, he was well hidden. Look, there's just cash right next to him. How much want I bet I can't give him gifts yet?
Look, he's so
oh, I can!
He's just leaving cash on the
Here you go. He's gonna try APSA. Oh, dude, look, he has dyslexia! Dude, I knew he was gonna be my favorite. Ah, you can't even see. Hold on. I gotta talk to you from this side. Ah! He's completely blind now. This was a great gift, Savannah. Just saying. You are big brain moves.
big brain.
Oh man. Yeah, science fiction. Yummy. What the heck? We gotta snack and talk about science fiction sometime. And sometimes you just gotta find $5 on the floor. Dude, this guy had the virus the other day. He was dying, man. Yeah. I'm kind of mad that Lucky's just chilling in the trees though, cause you can't really see him. Oh, there he is now. Look at him. It's like, how are you seeing right now, guy? He's like, what? Toph?
Yeah.
He's a earthbender. Oh, get it, Lucky. Do they ever, this guy, do they ever even catch bugs? This is what you gotta do to your villagers when they're trying to catch something.
You gotta catch something in front of the face.
Yeah.
Don't smack it.
True.
Wait, you can abuse your villagers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. Fuck.
Lucky, why'd you give up?
Yeah, I just gave up.
You can't see, dude. Don't
True? He's like, where'd he go? I can't see him.
I lost it.
See, and then you gotta flex that you caught it. Ah, you see, he's a real one.
I like when you catch a fish and it's like a tiny one or like a sea bass and you start clapping.
Oh yeah.
No clap for that.
You know what my favorite thing to do sometimes is? Is this, watch.
That locust is the leader.
Alright guys, ready? It's morphin' time!
Wow.
Wait,
Pull
let's
out your nuts.
fuck up Quasi,
Get
fuck up
him.
Quasi!
Get him!
Get his
Welcome
ass!
to Bukaki Island.
Matt, why does not have a name?
Get your shovel, man!
Get him!
Get him!
You can't hide what's inside.
He trapped himself!
Trap him!
Oh,
Trap him!
no! Why is he so fast?
God! He's not hampered by a suit.
Where'd he go?
We're the Animal Crossing Rangers, dude.
You wanna see some speed?
I'll show you some real speed.
You want to see
Can't
the
say
parts of the feature back? You want to see me do it again?
Oh man.
Squad!
Get his ass! I'm so fast.
Trample! Ah! He's gonna trap himself again. Damn it.
Oh, damn it. I like how mad
Come
she's at
here.
the store.
Oh,
I got him!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
I'm the bodyguard. You
Why-
can't come in.
Why is this game so great, man?
Please.
Alright,
Please.
I'm done chasing that guy. Oh, what the heck?
Please.
We got
Alright. I got one last hit on him. I'm
Oh
good.
man,
Dude, that's the Black Ranger.
that's the Black Ranger. Oh, that's the that's the Special Ranger. You know how every arc has like that super special one?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
don't let him in. Don't let him in.
Oh, to sell turnips.
Don't let him in.
Quasi's gotta pay a toll.
Gotta play the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
He must defeat us.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. They don't have a pink one.
For a name.
Oh, I have a pink one. What is that?
Look at this boy band already.
Get out the way, Shayna. You're photobomb. Alright, there you go. That's a good picture. Oh man, this game's great. Alright, I think.
Bait just sucked.
Maybe Quasi ran on the pier.
Nah, not
Definitely from that.
Alright, you sons of bitches, out the way.
No fish coming to your bait.
Open your menu, Quasi. Open your pockets.
What?
He can't move us.
No! No! Ah!
Troll.
in your boat and go around, idiot.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Talk about the
Oh
mafia.
my god, no! Oh, you bastards.
Come on, bud. Hey, why don't you go ahead and throw some more bait there, bud?
Let me out!
Coming soon.
Wait, I got it. They'll never throw bait again.
No! Wait. Oh my. Oh, I thought someone else was coming, but it's just a cloud. I was like, wait, what? But wait, there's more.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright. I'm free! Dude, why do you leave yourself messages? Come see me if you want smoke. Leave my island how I set it up. Somebody in this town planted a flower out of place. Don't be making aesthetic changes without my say. So I run this island, not you or Tom. I do all the work while y'all sit on y'all's ass. Is this message to your villagers, bro?
Yeah, dog.
Tom is a straight up crook. Did anyone else get charged 49,000 bells for the tent and stuff? Watch your back, Tom. What the heck? Oh man, I didn't know I was in the Psychopaths Island. Oh my god.
Zin's out doing the move?
Nope, not the move.
He's doing it. That's not the move at all.
Not the move.
Oh, that's so
Another sea bass.
gonna
Yes, I got the money!
die.
Oh, finally! I thought it was a sea
Loki.
bass too.
That is not the move, Rumble.
Oh man. Oh
Hey,
dude,
Pog.
yes. Oh, I caught a mahi mahi.
No,
It's
no,
all
no.
my
Okay.
I got him.
I got a mahi mahi. How fast does the mail get here? Do you know?